Hello everybody, this is Nvantis, currently doing a little after editing review of Warhammer 40k Eternal Crusade. Currently just going over getting familiar with all my different loadouts. So I haven't played this game in a very long time. But there's been many changes, as they also have reset the campaign world. So hopefully I'm not getting out leveled by too many people. And there's currently two different types of currency in the game: the Rogue Trader currency and Inquisition points. The Rogue Trader currency is the in-game real money to in-game currency. You get I forgot how much you get up on default when you make the purchase of the game. The game currently is on the Steam store page for about $19.99, $20, which isn't that bad of a deal. Some games have, cost more, and they're no longer even around. But this one's still hanging on. But hopefully they continue working on it, making improvements as long as the community keeps giving proper feedback. One thing I did notice that kind of irked me, which is more of a personal preference, when you back out of a appearance menu, it puts you kind of in the middle instead of where you last left off. So as you can see here, I keep going and looking at the same selection of legs over and over again. But then again, I could just be retarded. And also, I'm not sure if more items become unlocked as you level up, because like I said, I haven't played this in a while. So more vanity items could be available for Inquisition as you level up. And then there also, after you level up and get the upgrades, you can wind up getting the upgrades for the veteran classes as well, of each of the different starting off classes. And there's 4 factions: Eldar, Chaos Marines, Space Marines, and Orcs. Each with their own unique items and weapons, armor, spells. Alright, so this is your advancements. Also, I guess what could be called a talent tree. I'm using a controller, so navigating through this is really wonky. The zooming in and out is, like you can see here, is really sluggish. And trying to pick a certain skill out of the bunch winds up being a nightmare, because the selector cursor just kind of goes wherever as you try to navigate through. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to go ahead and find a battle. It's going to wind up failing. Well, this is the map selector. Here with the controller, you can't even pick the 2 options to the side, which is battle now and then garrison. And I don't even think I can make the selection on which of the fights on the map either. That's something I need to go and hop on the forums and let them know. Maybe they can make the improvements with a later update, if they're still updating. I'm not sure. Like I said, I've been out of the loop on this game. So here in a bit, I'm going to wind up just stop the recording, because I get tired of just sitting there waiting. So I'm going to cancel all that, and then I'm going to go in and do the garrison, which I had to use the mouse to actually select that on the world map. Not that big of a deal. Little not inconsistency. What's the word I'm looking for? Inconvenience for having to pick up my mouse when I prefer a controller when I'm gaming. So this is the garrison. You got servo skulls around that'll give you the little tips on how to play the game. I would definitely recommend, if this is your first time going through and playing the game, you pay attention to all the little servo skulls all about the map, because there's a lot of them and they go into a lot more detail of the difference of combat, because there's 3 different types of melee attacks. You have your quick attack, your charge attack, and then like a kick. And those are basically like a rock, paper, scissors. Quick will beat quick attack will beat a charge attack. A charge attack will beat a kick. Kick will beat the quick attack. I think that's how it works.
want everything! Come to me! The warp sees me! I think I shall take that one! Alive! The ravening is here! By the night haunter!
Alright, so I finally decided to do a battle now. After a long wait, I finally got into a match. And this is the loading screen where it gives you your objectives, your map overview, so you can see where your spawns are, where your capture points are. Go straight to your equipment loadout where you can select your pre-configured loadouts. You can't edit them there, which would be cool, but it's not that big of a deal. Still here, when you're using the controller, it does seem a bit awkward picking your spawn points. For whatever reason, it likes to spaz out when using either the joystick or the D-pad. Joystick is better, or yeah, the joystick is a lot better to make your selection because you can hold it in place a lot easier than with the D-pad on the controller. As you can see here, the movement doesn't look as nearly as sluggish as they originally did. You can see that in some of my previous recordings. That was back during early access. So as you can see, they've made some improvements. The bloom is not nearly as blinding on objects because it used to be real bad. You'll go into a little area and you'll just be blinded. There'll be a couple of instances as you continue watching. As I'm playing, I would have been able to benefit from being able to switch from where I'm on the left-hand side, shooting around objects on the right. If I could switch to where I would be more on the right side, shooting towards the left of objects, or corners, or barricades like right here, that would give you better positioning for, attacking and trying to take points. Because as you can see, I'm always going to go to the left hand side of something. Shoot down range. There are also friendly fires you can notice there. So that's one thing you're going to have to watch out for. But yeah, if I could just, be able to get on the other side and then shoot by switching sides, it just seems like it would just play a lot better. Also, you can see here, me using a controller, my aim is whack. Here, I think I was even shooting into the barrier. This happens a lot too. Me getting ghosted by someone with a blade. Now, I'm not sure if they increased the execution animation speed or if that's like a talent you can get, but that definitely seems a lot faster than what it used to be. Could just be, lagging a bit here and there too. Because it seemed like everybody was downing me a lot quicker than I could down them. Probably a little bit of everything. Me being horrible at the game, a little bit of lag.
This offends the Plague Father. Serve the god of death. Our every step is corruption.
Here is me trying to remember how to go about using my grenade. Those the loadout that I kind of designed right here is for Death and Glory. I haven't unlocked the weapon that I need to use. I could spend the RTC to get it, but I'm gonna wait on that. Here I try to remember how to navigate through the Rhino. As you can see, I just winded up hopping out of it because I used the wrong button, going for another Death of Glory, and like any other Death of Glory, you die.
This life offends the Plague Father. as crow-seeking corpses. See the truth. Smash your souls and the death. Well, be poison on its world. We shall slide you. Strike! Holy maggots will have you! The false emperor is nothing! Drink deep!
Here's an upcoming example of where it would have benefit to be able to switch my facing, I guess, is what I'll refer to it as. Because I could have, been right here, switch my facing, and had cover against a rock, and still be able to shoot up here, but instead I'm stuck trying to shoot these damn rock. Because the target is weird, because where the reticle is at is not really where the bullets are going. And you'll see, like, when I'm aiming sometimes, the reticle kind of, right there, the light flaps back and forth, because it's pointing at the thing closest to you, which happens to be the rock. Aiming is a little, it's going to take some getting used to. Pretty sure getting the scope will help that out, because if I scope in and I see nothing but a rock, and I'm like, shoot! I've got friends that, have put their 2 cents in on Steam by saying like nobody should play this game, or they don't recommend playing this game, but I find that funny when, they didn't even pay for the game. But it was early access. Gotta give some leeway during that time. From what I've experienced so far, this is a pretty good game. It's definitely improved since early access. There's definitely a lot more maps, different game types. There's even the whole guild system, which is pretty neat.
Now we take this dawn of decay. I have gifts for the living, eager to share. You will die when the dark gods will it, not a moment before. Heal me, you bastard!
Yeah, I get murdered a lot. It's to be expected when you haven't played the game in so long. I have to say that, you know, if you do enjoy the Warhammer 40k universe, this is a pretty good game. You definitely go like Space Marine or Chaos Space Marine or Eldar. I'm planning on doing a lot more videos of this game. I really enjoy it. It feels like it kind of feels like it plays like Gears of War a bit, not entirely like Gears of War, but it does have a couple of similarities, like when you're running up and you can slide into cover.
I have gifts for the living, eager to
There's
share.
like not, you know, any of that roadie running like there is in Gears of War.
We have merely taken control of the outpost.
Feels really fleshed out. I mean, there's a lot of customization. I definitely recommend getting the game. Because you have fun playing it, or you have fun being in the 40k universe, and you'll have fun playing this, I believe. So, for 20 bucks, go pick it up, or, you know, hop online, pick it up, and give it a try. I mean, this game's pretty good on their whole little, you know, return policy. I mean, you can't sit there and play it for like 24 hours in one day and then be like, you know what, nah, I'm good. They might, who knows. But, anyway. That is me knocking off the rust on Warhammer 40k Eternal Crusade. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, and that little notification button or whatever. And I'll do more videos like this.
The gods swear
Okay, buddy.
your step is one. Plague on all your houses. Pour sickness into them. Where falls my shadow, all life